man. I really don't think it's happening.
Do you think, do you think that we're overthinking stuff right now? Because we've spoken about the tactics, the 4-3-3 converted into a 3-2-5. We've spoken about, Arteta's rigid style of play. But do you think like we're kind of overthinking? Because in the Newcastle game, we won that game, and there weren't too many people screaming about, the players in that game. There weren't too much criticism about players in that game. Are we being a bit melodramatic right now because we lost to Spurs, and you know what? It was a friendly, but we don't see it as a friendly. But do you think we're being a bit melodramatic because we might play against Villarreal tomorrow or whenever we play them,
Wednesday,
and we might see absolute baller display? But we want to see that, don't we?
I don't think were we that great against Newcastle still. I think Max Diamond was the shining light that walked away from the Newcastle game. I don't think we were great against Newcastle. The Moreno finish was great. I don't think we're particularly great against Newcastle. I think we will be better against Villarreal at the Emirates on Wednesday. But yeah, the Tottenham tax, it's real. We don't like losing to them, man. Especially when the way they scored, and then we had most of the ball and couldn't break them down. There is Tottenham tax attached to that. I'm not gonna lie, but that's expected, isn't it? It's Tottenham. They've been trolling us all summer long. They won a trophy. Then man, didn't they parade past our stadium with the damn trophy?
Yeah.
It's the Tottenham tax is real there. Yeah, we never want to lose to them, man, isn't it? But
let me tell you something about Tottenham. I watched them today against Newcastle. Yeah, Thomas Frank, and I don't want to compliment Spurs that much, but Thomas Frank, he's conjuring up an army. Spurs. I'm not saying they're going to go into the season, but they're going to be very hard to break down and very hard to beat. They're very physical now, and they move the ball very quickly. It's almost like they're a kind of like thing of us, but obviously certain players. Do you know what? Some of their players are just as good as our players, I think. But they're going to be very hard to beat next season. I don't see that as an easy game next season.
Yeah, it's going to be a very tough game, and this is another reason why with the Eze thing, and I get upset, and I talk to Cav and Tony and all these men to tell me that we're getting Eze. Even Godfrey, I think Godfrey told me that we're getting Eze, right? So I'm gonna hold you to that, Godfrey. Like today, what happened in the Tottenham and Newcastle game with their number 10?
Madison.
What happened? Madison got hurt, cried. So now they might need a number 10. Eze is available.
Oh, I didn't even clock that.
These are the things that I think about, my brother. This is what I'm saying. So Arsenal thinks that the football landscape just sit around and wait on us to do what we're doing. Like, this is what happens when you drag your feet. Injuries happen to other players. This domino may fall. That domino may fall. Right? No one, like Ekitike didn't have going to Liverpool in his plans this summer. But the opportunity presented itself when Isak said he wasn't going there, or when Newcastle said he wasn't for sale. So Liverpool moved on and went and got him. I mean, they're still going to get Isak, but these are the dynamics that happen in the transfer window that can affect teams. Like the Tottenham boardroom can literally be sitting in their boardroom right now and be like, okay, let's go get Isak before Arsenal get him because we can't depend on Maddison for he's another injury. It's a London club. They got Champions League. They're good in PSR. They signed Kudus. Now
they've got the money. They've got that money because they went to get Morgan with that money.
They do have the money. So you could see a midfield of Sar, Kudus, and Eze. That's better than ours. Controversial, whatever, but it's better. It would be better.
What about their front line? Is it better than ours?
Their front line is who? Solanke. Nah, yeah, our front line is better.
They got Solanke, Kudus.
Yeah.
And who's the other one?
It's Tell and Brennan Johnson and Richard. Yeah. I think our front line is better. But their midfield was cooked. So Bayern has already been linked with Eze. Now Tottenham could be informed because Madison can't be trusted, bro. He's always injured.
So I'm a bit concerned about that, Now you've mentioned that because I thought, Madison's injured now, but Eze will be the perfect replacement to get right now.
And now go on.
And he's like, I think he's an upgrade on Madison, to be honest.
Oh yeah, he's an upgrade. There's a reason why Madison didn't make the England squad, and he did. So whenever these things happen in football and transfers and injuries, the first thought that goes through my head is, how does this affect Arsenal? That's it. And I think through it. Okay, what are the connections? Okay, a number 10 gets hurt. Number 10 gets injured. It's a London club. We're in for a number 10. We need a number 10. Wagwan. I could see Spurs going in for him. Not saying he goes there, but we have no divine right to his rights. And if we're going to be, lowballing and trying to pay, the transfer is already expired. So now it's a negotiating thing because there is no release clause anymore. It's expired. So now it's a strict negotiation. If Levy says, hey, I give you 60 mil up front for Eze, you need the money to go spend so you can go bolster your squad for your Europa League or your Conference League campaign coming up. They'll listen. They'll listen. I mean, Palace don't have any allegiance to Arsenal. They'll listen to it.
And the thing is, it's up to Eze then, isn't it? Because even though Eze says he wants to come to Arsenal, money talks at the end of the day, and it's who flinches first, isn't it? Who flinches first? So yeah, that one's a bit worrying. But apart now, I'm talking about Eze. Mm-hmm. We still need someone on the left. We still need a left winger, don't we? Mm-hmm. We can't just be happy with Eze. We still need a left winger.
Oh shit! If I'm sitting here dreading saying
we're not about Rodrigo, don't mention that name.
Yeah, that's gone. That's gone.
What about Lookman? Lookman's been writing letters. He wants to go to Inter Milan. 45 mil. He's writing letters.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I don't know what the chat thinks about Lookman. Big up to the chat. 54 locked in. Big up to the chat. See, here's my thing on Lookman is I've been consistent with this. I've seen Lookman at Fulham. I've seen him at Everton. I've seen him at Leicester.
Charlton as well.
Yeah, he flushed out the Premier League. He's doing well in the Italian league. Let him stay there. It's just that the Arsenal fans we're so starved on our left side that we want anything other than Martinelli and Trossard. We would have taken a Matoma, Leal, Nico Williams. The names, anyone but Trossard or Martinelli going to the season. And I don't know if you read the article or seen the story about Arteta blocking the sale of Martinelli. Have you seen that one? The more
blocking the sale.
Yeah, there's that. I read an article a day ago, 2 days ago. I think even Kurt Shaw did a piece on it. That there's interest in Martinelli from Saudi. There was interest from Bayern Munich, but Mikel Arteta sees Martinelli as a big part of his future plans. I'm like, brother, are we watching the same player? Like the more and more I watch Martinelli play, the more now I put him in the Kai Havertz category. Now I'm no longer mad at the player. Big up to Terrell Gunner TV.
Big up, man. Terrell.
I'm not mad at the player. Now, okay, the coach. This is completely down to the manager. The player's not picking himself. Like if you are watching Martinelli play over the past 2 or 3 seasons, and you want more of that, he is peaked. There is not another step for him to take. The 2022/2023 Martinelli was the best version of him we'll ever see. Even if he scores 10 to 12 goals this season, and that's a stretch. I just think he's peak, and we need to move on from it. Not for sale. Yeah, he's not, brother. We need an upgrade there.
Taron, yeah, you know, I see this comment the other day from someone